Unified Championship Radio.
Ringside Rumble Radio here on the UCR Network, powered by Spreaker.com, and now free on iTunes. It's Anthony the Ant-Man alongside Keith Logan, the Loganator. You can like us on Facebook, facebook.com/UCR Network. Follow us on Twitter and Instagram at UCR Network, and use hashtags UCR Network and RRR if you want to join in on the talk with us as we are doing our special post-WWE Fastlane post-show special. Keith Logan alongside me, and oh boy, Mr. Logan, oh boy.
What? Oh, first of all, oh boy indeed. What was that last night? Was that a train wreck, or was that even a pay-per-view?
I mean, I thought it was Monday Night Raw.
I thought it was WCW Thursday Night Thunder.
Because it definitely wasn't a pay-per-view event. They're not pay-per-views anymore, you know that? I just call them events now. Yeah. I have a hard time calling them pay-per-views because they're just events now.
Yeah, plus the fact that you're paying $9.99 for it. It's not like let's go onto our little top box and hit play and buy for $59.95. There's people out there who are actually probably still doing that, and all I have to say is, why? Why are you wasting your hard-earned money on this crap of a pay-per-view, if you want to call it a pay-per-view?
And then second of all, you pay
$9.99. Wow!
you pay $9.99, and you get all this great content, though, and NXT to go on top of it.
I feel like NXT is the only worthwhile show right now in the WWE. I mean, even Raw is kind of... SmackDown, we'll get into that a little later.
Well, I paid $9.99, and I did not get my money's worth yesterday because it froze every 3 seconds. I was at my friend's house. We were watching the event, and all it kept doing was freezing and freezing and freezing to the point where I had to bring out my little cell phone. I showed you the picture earlier. I put my cell phone by the TV, and we were all watching my cell phone, trying to catch up because it kept freezing on the PlayStation.
Did you post that on Facebook?
It is on Facebook. Not on their Facebook. My friend posted a picture of it. But I could post a picture from us
on our Facebook.
Why
not? We're mad about this, but that happened to me a few times where it lags, and then...
No, but yesterday was like none other. It would lag.
It would speed up?
It would speed up, but then it would stop. The match would go on for 2 seconds, stop. And then the network would freeze out, and then we'd have to do it again. For the first, we missed the first 2 matches, so we're trying to do double screen. We're watching the live event, because if you watch it live, it's a little bit better. But then we're also trying to catch up on the other matches, which, I mean, the first match was really good with the Divas, and then Kevin Owens and Ziggler was good, but I couldn't enjoy it because I was going back and forth. And by the end of that match, I was like, you know what, forget it. I'm done.
Well, I was a little under the weather yesterday. I was having stomach problems, so I went to bed early. We'll leave it at that. So I went to bed early, and I missed all this pay-per-view until you texted me this morning and asked me, we have a lot to talk about.
Dude, I texted you, I called you, and got no response. I guess that was the after effects of
I was already
indisposed.
I was already hitting Z's left and right. But when I woke up this morning, I was like, last night I knew I wasn't feeling well. I'm like, you know what? I'm not going to surprise myself. I'm not going to read the results, which probably I should have done to begin with.
You sat this one out.
I was like, you know what? I'll watch it while I'm eating my breakfast this morning, because I don't have to be at work till later on. I have like a good hour and a half before I had to go to work. So I'm like, let me watch some of this pay-per-view. And I started. I was eating my pancakes. I was watching. And I was like, wow, this is making me sick to my stomach. And I love pancakes.
Well, while you were sleeping, the number one contender for the World Heavyweight Championship that will challenge Triple H at WrestleMania was decided, and it's none other than the man himself, the fan favorite going into WrestleMania, Roman Reigns. And I say fan favorite with a lot of love
with
and sarcasm
and
quotations. Because did they boo him out of that arena so bad to the point where he's being announced by Lillian Garcia and Paul Heyman cuts him off, I'm guessing, to stop
to save the
boos. And I'm probably thinking in the back, Vince McMahon was like, or even Triple H, Paul, if they are booing Roman Reigns like crazy, cut him off and just go to Lesnar and announce Lesnar.
And that's the right thing they could have done. I mean, I was watching it right when I came in here today, and I couldn't believe the boos. Well, actually, I could believe the boos because we've talked about it time and time again how he's not the guy. We need somebody else to be the guy, but they don't seem to care what the fans have to say anymore, and they're still cramming down Roman Reigns down our throats, and it's almost like how all with John Cena, how after a while everybody got tired of John Cena. Remember when he was coming out and he's still a face, and he still gets booed and booed and booed. Now it's like the same thing over again. You don't have John Cena anymore. You need a new poster boy. So Roman Reigns was handpicked. And apparently he is going to be the next chosen one, I guess you could say. And it doesn't look too pretty. That's all. That's all there is to it right now.
And I gotta give the three combatants credit. Ambrose, Lesnar, and Reigns put on one heck of a match. The spots were pretty cool. The ending just left me for a loop. I mean, you have Lesnar being dominant, destroying Reigns with the suplexes, destroying Ambrose with suplexes. Boy, he landed one belly-to-back suplex.
Yeah.
And those are the scariest ones. He did one on Ambrose outside the ring where I thought Ambrose definitely was done.
He was dead.
Yeah. Thought he would have broken his neck. Those are the ones that scare me the most. Not just the suplexes. The suplexes are fine. But those, especially when they come from Lesnar, they mean something.
Oh, it's heart and soul, and if you're getting a suplex from Lesnar, it's going to hurt.
Oh, yeah, it definitely is. But they do that, then Ambrose low blows Lesnar, and they both start beating on him and do the old school, and I can't believe I'm saying this is as old school, but they do the Shield powerbomb, not once, but twice on two tables.
But did you notice when he did the Shield power bomb? You see Ambrose, he's just holding one hand up like he's guiding.
But that's how it was, though.
But
they
it was
both
ridiculous.
Would guide him.
It was ridiculous, and the whole low blow thing. Come on, there's got to be a better move than a low blow. When I think of low blow,
when you're fighting this beastly man that has the UFC background and that's not going to get beat up by anybody, you have to do dirty deeds. And one of those dirty deeds is a low blow.
But the low blow, when I think of low blow, I don't even think of a guy. I think of China when it comes to low blows. China was famous for doing the low blow, and it's like, come on, man, get a different move. You've been doing that left and right with Brock Lesnar. Is that how you're going to win the match at WrestleMania, do a low blow?
It's not to win the match, and it's not based on a person. It's based on the fact that it's the situation.
I guess so.
It's the situation that they're using it in that you have to understand.
Mm-hmm.
And that's completely why they did it. So,
but I don't like it.
Then Ambrose and Reigns start going at it. Lesnar comes in and they do this. Actually, Ambrose lands dirty deeds on Reigns, pins him, nothing happens. He kicks out of it. He goes to do it again. Reigns picks him up for the Samoan drop. Lesnar comes in from behind, and that was probably a holy bleep
when he
moment.
Suplexed both of them at pretty much the same time.
He suplexed him, and this guy got Samoan dropped.
Mm-hmm. And then you see Ambrose go rolling out of the ring.
Yeah, Ambrose comes back in the ring after being knocked out with that move, with the chair, starts beating up on both of them. And this is the thing that's weird. He's beating Reigns and Lesnar with the chair.
Yeah.
Beats Lesnar out of the ring. Like, he hits him so hard that he gets out of the ring. And somehow, some way, like nothing ever happened, Roman Reigns lands the spear after taking 4 or 5 chair shots lands the spear, 1, 2, 3, he's the number one contender.
I looked at it before the show, I was like, are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? And it's just...
You could have ended that match any other way. It could have ended with Reigns winning. He could have won. But to end it like that, this doesn't help Roman Reigns' cause whatsoever.
But if you notice one thing, we still have Brock Lesnar not officially being pinned, if you noticed. He wasn't the one who was pinned in the ring. He was kind of hit with a chair and then pushed out of the ring. And the same thing happened at WrestleMania last year when he lost the title. He wasn't the one who was pinned. It was Roman Reigns who was pinned when Seth Rollins decided to cash in the Money in the Bank.
Yep.
So that just shows that they still have this momentum with Brock Lesnar, how he's this beast incarnated and he can't really be beaten. Because the only man who beat him that one time was The Undertaker. And
that was even a schmaz of an ending.
Yeah, that really was a schmaz of an ending. But he's still, to me, he's still the fan favorite. When he comes out, people are cheering for him left and right. You can't play him off as the heel because he's just too respected as an individual. If he's the heel, he gets cheered. If he's the face, he gets cheered. So, unfortunately, Roman Reigns does not have that advantage to him. Nobody seems to really like him, including yours truly. I think just because he's crammed down our throats and we have to respect him and accept the fact that he is the face of the company. But like we talked about last week and the whole internet wave of wrestling fans, WWE needs to step up and start listening to what the fans have to say and stop thinking, oh, well, we'll just do it and we'll throw this against the wall and see what happens. If they like it, they like it. If not, oh, well.
Well, yeah, we got it. So we know what the main... Is it the main event? I mean, the only match known right now with 42 days left to go, 42 nights left to go, is Triple H versus Roman Reigns at WrestleMania. We didn't get a sighting of the Wyatts come out, and I'm going to get more into them as the show goes on because I have a lot to say about the Wyatt family, who I have constantly supported week after week. And after what happened last night, I'm pretty much done, but we'll get into that later. So Triple H and Roman Reigns will fight at WrestleMania for the World Heavyweight Championship. The Wyatts don't come in to attack Lesnar. What's happening there? So are we now getting Lesnar versus Dean Ambrose at WrestleMania?
That seems to be the way the things are shaping up to be. So what are you going to do? You're going to have that's a predictable match already. I don't see Ambrose winning this match.
With how strong you've built, well, how strong he does it himself, but how strong that Brock Lesnar has been built. Mm-hmm. How do you have Dean Ambrose go over him?
Unless you do another no holds barred, no disqualification, all rules thrown
That's what
out.
I was thinking. The most sense because he got thrown around all night last night. Mm-hmm. But the most sense is to make this a no holds barred street fight type of match.
Yep.
Where anything goes. And you know what? Dean Ambrose doesn't really even have to win this match. The fact that he got this match is enough for him.
But can that be done, especially where they're having WrestleMania this year in a big venue like where the Cowboy Stadium? So.
Of course it can be done. You're giving us Triple H and Roman Reigns, so of course this match can be done too.
No, I'm saying a no holds barred when they're like running around the ring doing crazy moves and crazy weapons.
Yep.
Okay. If you say so. I don't see it happening. I feel like it's been done too many times. Why do it again?
What has been done so many times, though? Those are the match stipulations.
I know. It's just, I'm frustrated.
You're lost.
I'm frustrated. That's what it is.
Well, I want to get your blood boiling even more. Okay. I want to throw you under the bus.
You're going to throw me under the bus?
I'm going to throw you under the bus here. I'm going to hit you with the proverbial low blow.
Oh, here we go.
Because you have said in the past, you never like when the WWE does not finish a storyline. Correct?
Yes.
Well, now they're trying to finish this Triple H versus Roman Reigns storyline. What are you going to cut it from within with no payoff? Even though